From start to finish, the relationship with geotechnical engineers. We get a geotechnical report before we get to a job that explains basically what's in the ground underneath, whether it's rock, clay, whatever it may be. And they do a boring with 3-inch Shelby tubes. They take it back to a lab and they tell us what the original potential swell is, the vertical movement. That tells us what we need to know about how much water to get in the ground, how much chemical to get in the ground. Potential vertical movement. Your PVR is when the weather changes, it gets wet, clay soil will expand. It swells up like a big sponge, it gets dry, it shrinks like a big sponge. We don't normally notice it because everything does it all at the same time. Earth swells up and it goes down. It's when we get to a job site and there's a big grass field with 4 stakes in the ground. We'll go out there and inject it on day 1, come back on day 2, and just where we've injected, the ground swells up. So you can actually see the ground movement when we do our injection. They give us a report that tells us how much swell is in the soil to begin with, what other things may be in the soil, if it's got iron ore, nodules, clay, sand, whatever it may be. And they typically do that down to at least 10 feet. Some go deeper. The geotechs recommend typically either 10 feet, 12 feet, or 15 feet. The gap is based on the report. They tell us basically what depth to go to. They're saying that it's good once we finish a job. We take it down to 1% vertical movement, which is 1.2 inches. We can take swell mostly around the Greenville rock wall area. For instance, you'll see 5, 6, even up to 7% swell. When we go in and do our application, when we get finished, we can get that down to 1% swell, 1.2 inches. For the homeowner, it means a difference in having cracks in your walls, your slabs. In its natural state, most of the ground will move around this area 4 to 5 inches, this much movement. We go in, do our application, and we shrink that down to 1 inch of movement. So you don't have to worry about the cracks in the walls, the cracks in your foundations. You've got a good foundation for your house. Modifying the existing soil is the most important thing for a new homeowner. If you don't modify your existing soil, then it's going to continue movement as we get in wet seasons, dry seasons over time, anywhere from every 3 years to 5 years. And again, when the ground all moves together, you don't notice it so much. It's whenever we go in and shoot a particular area and we take that swell out of the ground before they build.